Tonight, the highly anticipated report on unexplained aerial phenomena is here, but the answers are not. U.S. government officials examined 144 reports of UAPs like these and still don't know what 143 of them were.
The secrets below us right now could remain a mystery forever, or we could change the paradigm by asking our politicians and the people in charge and demand we know the truth. The embargo continues to be in effect, but if we demand justice and get the answers we want, maybe the world can change overnight. Some people say the world's not ready for it. We can't handle the truth. But in regards to the information, right here, I think we've proven to you all along that there's something going on in our skies. We're here in Washington, D.C. to get the answers, find the truth about what's really going on. Are we going to find out the answers we're looking for? It's hard saying, but we're going to give it a shot. Stay tuned right here. My name is Blake Cousins, Third Phase of Moon. Let's get to it.
Now, ahead of the release of a declassified Pentagon report, the New York Times says these papers do little to clarify what the videos show. The New York Times reporting that intelligence officials are worried the videos show America's adversaries may be racing ahead of the U.S. in developing elite weapons technology.
So, will we get the truth from the White House? Joe Biden's president right now. Donald Trump had his chance. Will Biden be our disclosure president? Well, we'll find out about that. But right now, the UFO sightings are on the rise and we're in search of the truth. We've made it to Washington, D.C., and we're going to be asking questions, and we're going to see if we could get in touch with any politicians. Ask them, what do they know about the UAP or the UFO phenomenon? That's what we're here for, and we're going to get some answers. Or maybe we won't, but we're going to give it our best shot. And we've got UFO videos that we're going to be going over, including some updates. We're heading out to Charlottesville, North Carolina, to meet up with Dr. Stephen Greer at the ranch. We're going to be asking him some big questions. So if you have any insight or any kind of questions you want to get to Dr. Greer, let us know in the comments.
Senior officials expressing concern to the paper about China or Russia possibly experimenting with hypersonic technology, aircraft and missiles that can reach speeds as high as 4,000 miles per hour.
So we've been hearing that there's going to be maybe some files released in the next Senate public hearings coming up in regards to the phenomenon, but right now the gates are closed and we're trying to get the answers. But from what we're hearing is that we're not done yet. There's going to be some new sightings, new videos that are going to be leaked that are going to be showing a lot clearer footage that we've received so far. Because of the footage that's been out recently, it's kind of been a damper on the UFO community. We haven't seen anything good, but are they going to release something behind me? Is it in Biden's hands in regards to the UFO disclosure, or is it up to us to find out?
According to the Times, the report, scheduled to be released by June 25th, clarifies that most of the more than 120 incidents over the past 2 decades are not from the U.S. military or other advanced U.S. government technology.
Whoa, it's getting close.
The Times also reports the Pentagon has found no evidence that the phenomena are aliens. And although the Pentagon has confirmed the validity of the videos, they still cannot explain what their cameras and sensors have been picking up.
All it would take is one major event, what the world wants to see. Basically, they've been talking about if a UFO were to land on the White House lawn, well, this would be the ultimate answers to everything. But will they let that happen? That's the big question. That's why we're here. We're trying to find out the answers and get the answers from the public. I don't think we're going to get it from these guys, that's for sure. But is it possible? Is it just possible that we will get disclosure this year? Highly unlikely, in my opinion. The real evidence is coming in from the people, the public. That's what we've been doing for the past 12 years. And eventually, we'll get the answers.
Now, lawmakers on intelligence committees are demanding answers.
There's enough obvious evidence here that we need to take this seriously, not downplay it.
So we're at the front entrance. Definitely it's locked off. Could they give us a free pass, a press pass to get into the White House? I don't think so, but maybe we should ask the security that we want to get inside. We want to ask our president about the UFO phenomenon. Do you think they would let us? We are in a free country so far, kind of, but look at the #1 most visited place in Washington, the White House, and it's not open to the public. The doors are closed. So is the information in regards to the UFO phenomenon to the public. Lockdown. Is this the way it's going to continue, or are we going to see something different in the future? Because right now, people are demanding the answers, and I hope we could actually get some answers. But right now, things are kind of heavy duty. You don't see any kind of UFO chat on the major media right now. It's totally slowed down. Is this by design? Why is this the case going on? Let me tell you, there's something going on, and they don't want to tell us for some reason. They were about to roll it out, but then they backtracked, and it's getting harder and harder to get the information out.
Among the possibilities they considered, debris in the air, atmospheric conditions, secret U.S. equipment, a foreign adversary's advanced technology, or simply other. A senior U.S. government official said they don't have enough data to identify the objects, but said there is no evidence they are extraterrestrials.
So the major media refuses to use videos submitted by the public. Why is that? We get these military leaked videos that show nothing. People have been asking us, is the president even here? So far, we've seen no evidence that he is, but there is fences everywhere. And it's amazing because maybe it was due to the fact that we're getting so close.
Also no evidence that any of the UAPs are a foreign adversary, but the senior U.S. official said they still pose a safety and possible operational security concern. The report itself a sign that the U.S. government is taking these incidents seriously.
We receive videos from the public, and let me tell you, we don't get the answers to every single phenomenon. Is it one of ours, or is it something that we built? We've got the videos coming in, and that's what we've been doing, and I'm so happy that you guys are joining us in this live premiere. Your super chats and your support really goes a long way. That's how we were able to do this road trip, and the adventure still continues.
That it's observed objects that it doesn't know what they are. They're moving in ways they don't understand. The U.S. government has basically said UFOs are real. It's not a question of if there are UFOs anymore. It's just a question now of what exactly these things are.
According to the New York Times, Hoda, both China and Russia have been investing heavily in this hypersonic technology, which would potentially give them the ability to evade U.S. missiles. And China has even displayed some of this technology in military parades. If they get that kind of edge, it would be a significant concern for the U.S. military. And it's not just the public asking questions. Former intelligence officers and even presidents have been talking about this for weeks.
Wouldn't it be cool if the people around us demanded the truth? A lot of these people don't even think about the UFO phenomenon, much less the UAP phenomenon. People are kind of oblivious to what's happening above us.
So, the Mars rover, the new one, the Perseverance, it's up there, and it's drilling holes, and it drilled its first hole, and that's the actual hole it drilled. And the only thing, the problem was, the sample it took disappeared. NASA doesn't know what happened to it. The drill sample was supposed to go into this, a tube. This rover has 43 tubes. When they put the rock in, they seal it up, and these tubes are going to be flowing back to Earth eventually. NASA will send another mission in 10 years to bring them back. But the sample in this case completely disappeared.
So it was just a few months ago when this place was off the hook. Tens of thousands of people, they're trying to get in. What was their accomplishment? Not much. What we want to do is straight up create a movement across America. I think the rest of the world needs to wake up and stand up for what we believe in. And let me tell you, the technology has been hidden from us for a long time. Are these guys going to pass laws to bring forth the information? I highly doubt it. And that's what we're going to continue to do, bring the information as fast as possible.
The first theory, software glitches in the tracking radars create on-screen illusions, but a government source says there were no glitches, and the veteran Navy pilots are very credible.
As it gets in front of me, it just goes poof and it's gone. And it's gone like that fast.
The biggest secrets that have been not shared with us is right there. Are we going to get the answers that we want? Let me tell you, it's not going to work when we have these gates blocking the public. We want to get the answers, but this isn't helping. We've went around, we've looked through the state capitol, and we see no reference to anything that brings disclosure. Is it going to start, or is this the end? I don't know. We're still here doing it, and it's a peaceful day. Actually, quite empty right here at the Capitol. Has a ghostly feel, like nobody's around, a little eerie. But things are on the rise because we're here, and we're going to get some answers.
The second theory, a new top-secret plane using breakthrough technology capable of flying at Mach 5, 3,800 miles per hour or more, yet able to hover and make very tight turns.
I want to thank everybody for joining us right here at Third Phase of Moon, sharing the top UFO videos as fast as possible. This is our goal, and if you've captured anything amazing right here, submit it to us. My email is in the description. Let me tell you, there's strange things going above us, and if you've got it on video, we'd like to see it. Keep your eyes on the skies, everybody. Blake Cousins. We'll see you next time.
I think it's terrifying. I mean, this seems potentially like one of the biggest stories of my lifetime, and I don't care if it's about UFOs or whatever you call it. Something that we don't understand is getting very close to our military aircraft.
The technologies related to energy generation should come out first.
This hybrid aerospace underwater craft is able to basically generate an electromagnetic field.
It is President Trump's belief that the United States must remain as dominant in space as we are on land and sea and the air. And your charge is to see to that mission with the United States Space Force.
There were 3 people on my team assassinated, and I was almost killed.
With a lot of people that would like to know what's going on.
It's a matter of national security.
But apparently, just recovered are off-world vehicles not made on this Earth.
The president will respond to the subject the way they want them to. There's a black box with all the technologies that would give us a civilization that's sustainable, peaceful, etc., and that's been around for decades.
Everybody's asking the biggest question in the world. Are we alone?
Look, it's holding, it's just stalled out there.
The narrative that's being launched, which is a false narrative, is that we're not alone and that those civilizations are a threat. The problem is that the public has to be informed and involved.
It could be a brief statement saying, hallelujah, I'm finally vindicated.
I'm not completely convinced they're gonna let this stay like it is.
But the people who are surrounding that level of our politicians and government are not told. Like the movie Independence Day, where Will say, let's go kick alien butt.